Hi, I'm Jimmy. Welcome to another episode of my latest Hitman 3 Let's Play. In this series, we're playing through all the story missions in Hitman World of Assassination. We're doing them silent assassin, suit only, Fiberwire kills only. Today we are on Haven Island. Started out at the hotel room and grabbed a couple of items. Grabbed a lockpick and grabbed a seeker dart gun.
How are you, sir?
Going to start by taking up the cameras. I like to do that early.
We don't have to talk to
takes care of, means I don't have to worry about cameras for the rest of the mission. So if you can get that done early, it's usually a good approach. And sneaking back here into the foliage. I see there's a guard over there. But I've got some time. He's not over here yet, so I'm going to use my pistol to take out the cameras here. There. It's both cameras down. There, I tried to use a distraction shot, but he actually walks towards me. I think he heard the sound of the gun firing and not the bullet impact. Luckily, I was able to still get around him and choke him out. So even though that was not a smart plan, I still managed to make it work. And there, that gets the guard out of the way. And you just need to unlock the door. Gonna turn off the fuse box to lure out one of the guards. This time remembering to turn it back on. Don't want to repeat the mistake I made on New York, where I forgot to turn it off and accidentally lured out a second guard before I was ready. So here, now we choke this guy out. And yeah, there's another guard that hangs out in this room, but he's currently outside the room. So I'm going to take the opportunity to shoot the camera box. There, now I don't need to worry about cameras for the rest of the level. Gonna go ahead and hide this body a little deeper into the foliage just as an extra precaution to make sure it doesn't get spotted. I don't think there's really any risk of that, but it doesn't hurt to be cautious. So there, that's the cameras taken care of. Now we can start working on the targets. I'm going to start with Tyson Williams, which means heading over to his mansion.
Hello, sir.
He's definitely, on this mission, he's definitely the hardest target to get to. So, it's tricky to get close to him for this kill. Yeah, here I'm going around the side, and yeah, normally I'd have to worry about the cameras here, but I've already disabled camera footage, so I can just go up and lockpick the door.
Anyone found anything on the security tape yet?
Now I just need to, I'm crouching, I'm sneaking into the estate. Grabbed a newspaper real quick. That'll come in useful later. Slip quietly behind this maid.
Really sad to see Mr. Williams so ill. He keeps complaining about that migraine. He can't even go out in the sunlight anymore.
You know what I heard? That doctor, excuse me?
There, throw the newspaper. That'll just, for a moment, that'll turn the maids around, and while they're turned the other way, I slip by them. And I'm around the corner and safe. Decide to pick up a can of soda. Don't think I end up using that, but
You know what I heard?
I just have a habit of picking up everything that isn't nailed down in these games. Here, and there's the letter opener. And here, this is a room where I'll be able to isolate Tyson Williams. I start by waiting for him and his bodyguard to come around. I open the door and throw the letter opener. That'll make a sound, and the bodyguard will come in and investigate. Almost got spotted there. I think he might have been noticing me in the mirror. I'm not sure. Or just noticed me out of the corner of his eye. But either way, I managed to choke him out before he spots me. Now I'm going to stash the submachine gun over here. Yeah, we'll pick up the letter opener again. And now I'm just going to wait. It's going to take a while, but eventually Tyson Williams will circle back around. Yep, there. He's coming back around now. So yeah, this is a slow method. It involves a lot of patience, but this is a very difficult target to isolate otherwise, so it's worth taking the time to do it right.
You get your jollies watching people or what?
There, slip in, get a fiber
Tyson
wire.
Williams eliminated. Excellent work, 47. 2 targets remaining.
And yep, that's the first target taken care of. We're doing good. Of course, I need to get out of here first. I wait here. Yeah, wait for the second cleaning woman to walk away. And at this point in the cycle, I can slip around behind him. The other woman, now she just focuses on cleaning the window. So, yeah. The 3 cleaning ladies are all looking the other way, and I can quietly slip out of the mansion. And no one will be the wiser.
Anyone found anything on the security tape?
And there we go. We are officially in the clear, no longer trespassing. Next up, I'm going to head over to the private island where Stephen Bradley likes to hang out. He also wanders around the island. There are ways you can take him out on the main island, but since for this method I need to isolate him, it's just easier to sneak into the private island he has that's sort of separate from the main island. Really just an atoll. Oh yeah, along the way I decided to grab some poison. Don't think I end up using that either, but you never know. You never know when you might need something. So there, wait for this guard to turn his back, and then I can slip across here. And there, now I slip into the foliage, and I can sneak in behind those other 2 guards, and here, this is where Stephen Bradley likes to go to relax and rest. So, first order of business is to get the waitstaff out of the way. If this were just a normal silent assassin run, this is a perfect kill method. Disguise yourself as this waiter, and then wait and serve drinks. And if you have some lethal poison with you, it's an easy way to get him to drink lethal poison. So here I'm going to drop a save. And then I load it, and yeah, I'm going to pick up this coin. I also want to get this NPC out of the way. He will sometimes go up the stairs.
What was that noise?
And I don't want... Up on that platform is where I'm planning to kill Stephen Bradley, so I don't want anyone else wandering around who might catch me in the act or might find the body after the fact. So I'm going to choke him out. And there, I can just leave him lying in the vegetation there. His body won't get found, so that's perfectly fine. Now I'm going to wait for Stephen Bradley to return. He's still jogging laps around the island. He needs to do at least one more. And yeah, finally he comes back, and he's going to settle down and relax. So yeah, I'm just waiting here, waiting until Stephen Bradley decides to lay down on the lounge chair. And there, once he's settled, I slip up, and I'm going to choke out the security guard.
Back-end access to Portman's system. Entirely doable.
There, I'm
That
going to
little
use the
plastic
point
man
again.
can't code for shit. Didn't know what that damn.
There. Stephen Bradley here's the coin. He's going to go over
What
to
the hell was that
investigate.
noise?
I had to duck around the corner so he didn't spot me when he turned around. But now, while he's going to investigate the coin, I slip up behind him. And out comes the Fiberwire.
That's Stephen Bradley taken care of. Well done.
And I just drop him off the ledge.
One more
That just
target to go.
hides him in the vegetation along with the other NPC. Yeah, I had to make sure to do that carefully. There's one more NPC who was hanging out on the beach, and if Stephen Bradley had spotted me, even if I'd managed to kill him, almost certainly the other NPC would have heard. So now we just have Ludmila, and it's going to be easy to take her out. That's what I'm planning to use the Seeker for, so this will be simple. She just sort of wanders around the island. There are some opportunities where you can isolate her, but that involves sneaking into the underground compound, and trying to do that suit only is difficult. It's easier to just poison her, kill her in the bathroom, so that's what I'm going to do here.
Sir?
So there, I'm just waiting in the bushes here. This is just a nice spot to hide where I
That
can...
is Ludmila Vetrova.
There, just didn't lead the first shot enough, so I missed the first shot. Second one, I almost didn't lead that one enough either. That one almost missed as well, but just managed to tag her with the second dart, which is nice. It would have been annoying to have to read that. So here I was trying to anticipate where she was going, and I was on the wrong side. But yeah, this is the bathroom. I'm gonna go ahead and slip in here. And there. Her bodyguard follows her, but he doesn't hang out particularly close, and he definitely doesn't follow her into the restroom. So we have a moment here to take out Ludmila.
Good work, 47.
I'm gonna try and stash her body a little out of the way, but there's not really any place to hide it. It doesn't matter. There's no NPCs here, and I am right by an
Miss Hall
exit,
should be
so
able to extract the information needed from the Haven servers.
be out
Good work, 47.
lickety-split before anyone has time to investigate. And there we are. That's the level. So yes, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.